Hey everyone. Um, well, it is currently the 28th of February. What time is it? It's 8:24 a.m. Today I'm going to be catching a flight down to London to see the Savages at the BFI. I'm currently in my pajamas. I'm just about to head into the shower and then I'll head to the airport. So yeah, next time you'll see me, I'll probably either be at the airport or in London. I don't know what I'm doing filming wise today. Whoa, I am in London. Jean-Luc's also here. I'm angling it so poorly.
Good shot. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, my flight was good. How was your a-billion-hour train journey?
It was bad. It was fucking awful. There was like two people talking the whole time, and like I was slightly interested in the conversation because like one of the guys was in the military, so he had all these interesting stories. Then about like 6 hours in, I was getting a bit fed up, and it was like, okay, can you shut up now? I want to sleep. And then it got onto just Ricky Gervais and how he's a great guy and really funny, and how he dunks on the woke. And I was like, oh, I want to die now. I didn't tell you any of this, but
Yeah, this is the first
like,
I'm hearing of it.
This is just my way of venting it now.
Yeah.
Like I've not had a good time, but I'm here now. We're gonna watch some Doggy Who. Hopefully
Yeah.
it'll be good.
Yeah. Can't wait to watch I was about to say the smugglers.
The Savages.
The Savages. I don't know why I said the smugglers. I like the Savages.
The sandwiches.
The sandwiches. This time with less Nutella.
Hello there, Nick here, and I am at the BFI, just behind me, just there. So we're here to see the Savages animation in a little bit, and it's just gone 25 past 4, so in just over an hour's time. Well, that's when the event starts anyway. So, yeah, off, see the new animated story with my pals Matt and Jean. So in context of where we are up to with the animations, with the first Doctor we've still got Marco Polo, the Myth Makers, Mission to the Unknown, Dalek's Master Plan, Myth Makers and Mission to the Unknown, no, the wrong way around, Massacre of St. Bartholomew's Eve, and the Smugglers to go after this one, and then also the Highlanders, the Wheel in Space, and the Space Pirates for the second Doctor. And I specifically skipped the Crusade because, I mean, they could do that as well, but if they don't, then we'll have to stick with the Recon on the Season 2 box set, in which case hopefully they'll re-release the story on DVD individually so that the DVD collection can get completed with every story released, because at the moment that's the only one that hasn't been released on DVD, despite getting the Blu-ray release. Although, well, the surviving episodes got the Lost in Time box set, but in terms of the individual story DVD release, then hopefully then they'll get one later down the line as well with the Recon, maybe a slightly updated one.
He was Asian, I would understand, because they were less Asian, but there were black actors in the 60s when Josh generation.
I'm in the toilet in the upstairs bar. I'm gonna meet up back with Jean-Luc, Nick, and also Dominic G. Martin. He's here. Yeah, we're gonna just have a chat, have a few drinks, and head back to the hotel. The animation was good. I quite liked it. It was quite, reminiscent of like Macro Tower and stuff. Anyway, I did come in here for a reason, so I'll leave that there.
So we saw the thing, and it was, I would say the animation was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I do think 2D as a style is just something people may agree or disagree with, but I think they did it well.
I think they did a very good job.
Character animation is the best bit.
Yeah. Would you say this is the best William Hartnell has looked in animation?
I would say so because they got his mannerisms out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had to do it with 2 separate models with the Jano model as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was
the
good.
story.
I'm just saying, get closer to Nick. The shot is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. Whoa.
Okay.
It's the BFI
We were
guy.
kind of having like a Philip Schofield Hollywood moment. I don't know who's Philip Schofield. I don't want either of us to be Philip Schofield.
Philip Schofield.
Yeah, the guy who's on the island who may or may not have inappropriately.
Why did they do that? Why did they make that series?
They made it, probably because they wanted people to talk about it, but then no one did.
Yeah.
It's like a male worker.
Who was like 15 or even 30 when they met, and they had entered a relationship when he was 17.
The Savages.
The Savages, which is totally not problematic either. I mean, the animation's not.
To be fair, yeah, this wasn't. They sort of
'cause they,
rectified that.
Yeah, they sort of fixed it, like they toned down the shading, and also they made all of the elders instead of just him.
But they make all of the elders. But they,
Wasn't it? I think the original idea was that they wanted all of them to be different colours.
yeah.
So I think with them going gold for Jano was like that was they wanted to go with yellow gold.
I mean, ultimately,
Ultimately,
it read as something different.
Yeah.
And they only could afford to pay for Jano.
Yeah, and
This is a dynamic shot. It's like this is the most.
dynamic.
This is like the most high production value review.
No, the thing is, it will sound awful though because I didn't bring my microphone.
This is the most visually high production value review we've ever done.
Yeah.
Audio wise,
mini review because we're going to have the proper one by probably will later in the month. Hello.
Very good.
Thank you.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, so
We have other people who like it. I say it as if I'd made it. I did not. Anne-Marie Walsh's team did a good job.
I
and,
definitely like it a lot more than.
This was my first proper viewing of the story, and I approve. I really enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
Technically, it's our first proper viewing because all we've seen is the telesnaps and the.
Recon.
But we're more familiar with it because we listened to it recently. And it was like.
I watched this a few years ago. It was for the recon, so it's been a couple of years since, but a few other people talking about it has helped. So I think it's a good, pretty good. Including a video on main channel.
I was impressed with the animation.
Yeah, and then this has helped.
And also, it brings to life a story I feel like needed it.
Absolutely.
Admittedly.
This was one I saw no one speak about until they actually animated it.
Yeah, because it's like. Admittedly, there are bits that are rough around the edges, but the concept behind the story is really strong.
Yeah, I think writing-wise, it's very politically poignant to do.
Yeah,
like it still holds up really well.
I literally, as like when I saw the Wasteland and compared to like the sort of Metropolis, I literally thought Gaza and Israel.
Yeah, and you wanted to,
And which one's which?
I would say the Wasteland is the one that is the Wasteland, and the Metropolis being the thing that was built on the apartheidal state.
Okay.
And you wanted to ask Peter Purvis about that.
I did, and maybe it was right. I didn't, but it was. I mean, it's an. I would have just spoken the most emotive word I would have used was apartheid. I wouldn't have brought up any specific ones, but like I think that the most poignant one of the day would have been South Africa. But now it really does feel like it could have.
Maybe a bit of America as well, because they still had the civil rights movement.
Oh yeah, they're getting rid of DEI and woke, and now planes are falling out of the sky. It's scary. Yeah, it's really scary.
Seriously.
But even then, like America's like a history of colonialism. It does like it's a story that I feel like can always work because it tells history, but in a sci-fi context rather. I've had a few gins.
Yeah, the Mutants would do something similar in a different type of way. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I think this one's better than the Mutants. After seeing it now.
I think I personally prefer the Mutants, but like I mean, this is a shorter watch, but I do feel like it's a bit more rough around the edges.
Yeah.
The Mutants has a bit longer of pacing, but like when it hits hard and it's good.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think both
I think this
I
one,
like both stories. Like,
I think the fourth episode of this one, it basically just comes down to smash the machines like Luddite.
I mean, yeah, I love.
Yeah, I did find that really funny. The conclusion.
The machine, it can also mean capitalism. Capitalism leads to colonialism.
The conclusion is literally, let's hit it with hammers and it'll be fine.
Yeah, but that's what literally happened. But it thematically represents.
Yeah, I know.
The machine that is colonialism.
I just found it funny. I just found it funny seeing the Doctor pick up a hammer and be like, we're just gonna fucking smash it up.
Yeah, it's just the
Stephen's part does feel rushed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's less.
I was saying though, it's rushed, but it is probably one of the better classic Who companion
The
exits.
thing is, we're watching this in isolation. If we marathoned all of Stephen's episodes, it wouldn't feel as bad because he tried to leave a billion times.
Definitely at the end of Massacre.
Yeah, it does feel.
That's a very personal reason, and if they ever reanimate that story, that's something we'll talk about then.
And something I noticed was that Stephen wasn't hesitant about leaving the Doctor. He was hesitant about, is he going to fulfill this role? Because I feel like they could have played more into that, but like they didn't because they only had 25 minutes. But I feel like
they could have cut that shot with the machine making some noises and the land crashing. Maybe they could have cut that because then we cut.
I think it is an effective. It would have been
going.
Yeah, it would have been an effective final shot if it still survived. I think, but it doesn't.
Or if that was the final shot, not the TARDIS going being the final shot.
And well, both of them establish the finality of.
Yeah, maybe if that
we have broken down the apartheid. Now time for union, and that's.
Yeah.
We should all be united as a people. We should all be united.
My boy.
We just watched Morbius.
No, not that one. Yes, that one. Unfortunately.
Oh, we sure more. It was bad, and I mean, it was so like. The thing is, most of the film was just kind of dull, but then there were just moments of what the fuck, moments of cringe. I think the script was probably the worst element.
Yeah, there was dialogue.
There was dialogue.
Like, I am the resurrection.
It was one of the films.
You won't like me when I'm hungry.
Well, yeah. There was like both a Hulk and Venom, like reference.
He literally called himself Venom.
Yeah.
In the movie. Also, why does he fly?
Yeah.
I think that's what's making me the most.
I think I
wasn't expecting him to just fly.
Especially because how he actually gets his powers, like.
He just gets part DNA and now he's.
But it's like Craven, he just gets lion blood and then he gets the powers.
But yeah, he ingests like fucking vampire bat DNA and now he's Nightcrawler and Quicksilver.
Yeah.
What is? I don't. And the action scenes. The animators did a good job. They did a good job. The animators did a good job. Not knocking them, but whoever decided to make those scenes look like that and make them animate that.
I feel like so many of the effects in this film just looked like After Effects presets. Like, a lot of them didn't look thought out or looked as if they were made for the scenes.
Yeah.
Specifically, like, the weird ripples and, like, filters that they had on them.
It felt like... It felt like my drink was spiked.
This was one of the most, like, early 2010s film I think I've seen.
And it was released post-pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean,
it just felt incredibly dated. It felt like it was from, like, that early Supernatural era. Or even, like, what's it, the other vampire franchise that you mentioned earlier?
Buffy?
No, the fucking gay one. The shit
Buffy?
One. No. Twilight.
Twilight, yeah. It's not gay.
Yeah.
It's the most
I know,
straight,
it's the most, it's the most
girl.
straight, but it's, it's gay in the early 2090s way.
Yeah, but not gay, it's straight.
Yeah, but it's so,
Tumblr core.
It's
straight Tumblr.
It's so straight it's gay,
No, it's straight Tumblr.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels
Straight
like it's
girl
from
family.
that era. And
I preferred the vampire logic in Twilight, that's the thing. The vampires in Twilight were actually better. Because I don't mind the sparkling, really. They're just like, oh, that's how they react to it in Twilight. But here, the vampire logic is sometimes it's an Instagram filter, sometimes there's LSD, sometimes his ears become bat ears. He can fly now.
what was your highlight of the movie? If you had to pick one thing that was good, in quotation marks.
So, you know, right after Vulture showed up and the credits started scrolling.
Why is he there?
That.
Why does that happen? The thing is, I forgot that the pre-credits sequence existed.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even going to bother watching. I always said, if there is one, I don't want to see it.
And then I
Played it anyway, and I
Because
was
I
like,
knew-
oh no.
because I
What were they
knew-
thinking? Of course that wasn't going to work.
Because they're not mentioning Spider-Man at all. And the thing is, we found out that was a choice. They could have mentioned Spider-Man. They could have made Spider-Man an integral feature of this universe, and they just didn't.
Yeah, Sony could literally make Spider-Man films if they wanted, but they just choose not to. Instead, they put their money into making shit like this, and Craven, and Madam Web.
Or maybe not make Spider-Man films if they want to, because contract reasons.
No,
but,
they
but
could-
they can
they could
put
ma-
Spider-Man in their films, because they can do that. They are in control of Spider-Man.
Legally, they could technically make like a TASM-like 3. Or like a
I mean,
Spider-Man
I
film.
think they make the Spider-Man films as often as they actually can, but in theory they could just put Spider-Man in the films,
Yeah.
but they just didn't. Because they literally had no reason not to. They just chose not to.
I don't know if I'm happy or sad about that, like, having seen this. Like, I don't know if I would have wanted Tom Holland's Spider-Man to show up and be like, it's Morbin time.
I just wish this film didn't exist.
I like the bit...
Why was Matt Smith evil?
I like the bit when Matt Smith... And he was like,
He was
I'm
just-
evil now. And then he did his little goofy dance.
Yeah.
And then ate people.
Like he literally danced shirtless for no reason.
Yeah, that's the iconic
And that,
move.
if anything, it had more of a reason than him being evil.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Overall, I give this movie 5 out of 5. Top 100 movies. I love movies. Good.
I'd rather watch Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
Same.
That's more fun.
That's more fun. More business.
Hi, so we are at Heathrow.
Time flight.
Yeah, our flight's been delayed because we're flying to do Aberdeen Comic Con. We're gonna be there tomorrow, on Sunday, which, yeah, but we're flying back today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa's not a coach, but it was delayed.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, because we originally thought we had missed it.
Yeah,
We were on time, but we got to the gate and we're like, this isn't our flight.
yeah,
But
and
yeah,
so then
luckily-
we checked back and no, it was delayed by
At
an
least
hour
it
or
was
so.
only an hour, so at least, like,
Yeah.
we're not sat here for, ages.
Yeah. Yeah, our gate's going to be displayed in a few minutes, so I guess we'll wheel when we're in Aberdeen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we didn't vlog when we got back to Aberdeen. Now we're at Aberdeen Comic Con. So nice. So Apollo and I, my boyfriend, Apollo and I, we had a photo with Alex Kingston and Sean Gunn, and Jean-Luc and I had a photo with Santa Claus himself, Nick Frost. What? This bottle's in the way. Die. Die bottle. You have anything to say?
Not really, I'm just sort of...
I don't have anything else to
Tired.
say. Yeah.
You were the one that said you wanted to film this.
Yeah. I bought a mug I might show the mug in a separate thing.
We should do a full review of the mug when we get food later.
No. But we'll probably vlog when we get food later.
Yeah, maybe.
And that might be the end of it. What?
It was just your arm. That was
This is the worst bit. Probably get some like B-roll of the con for whoever's editing this. I don't even know if what I'm saying is going to be in the video.
Yeah, the audio might be a bit stinky.
Yeah. I'll send instructions on what images to show to whoever.
That being me. We're nearly done though, just one more bit from Matt, and then we're all good to go.
And that is me home. Yeah, I'm back in my room. And yeah, it was a good weekend. Met great people. Comic Con was fun, and as was the BFI. Our flight being delayed wasn't, but it's fine. But yeah. And apologies for my hair looking weird. I have just showered. Because I want to be all clean for work tomorrow. And I don't have time in the mornings. So, yeah. And speaking of I don't have time, it is like nearly 10 at night now. Because I got home at like 9:30. And I gotta get up early to head to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna go sleep. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Subscribe, maybe? If you're watching this at all. I don't know. I will... I don't know why I'm saying I'll see you later. You might see me later. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing this. But, I don't know. It's fun to document memories. Goodbye.